Here we have the mower baby tuner that sucks ass because it doesn't start all the time when you plug in the power to the pedal board, so sometimes you need to pull the power cord out, in and out till this responds. But it is the only thing I have at the moment, this tuner, but this is going to be replaced as soon as I can afford it. So it's going to be placed here. And then let's grab a short patch cable and have the Boss NS2 noise suppressor, because noise suppressors are amazing and worth everything they cost. Plug in the power, input, then we place you like this. So then we have the tuner and noise gate. So when you see here, the BBE Sonic Stomp MS92 I think it's called. I'm going to use this for a very special reason. This is going to be acting like a top boost, so this is like a harmonic compressor. The process knob is the middle knob, and it's basically high end, and the lower is low end. So I'm going to add more high end and remove a bit low end, and then have it here and use it as a solo like boost. So if there is a song where I'm going to be using the drive I'm going to have this as a sort of boost or pick me up for melodies and stuff. I'm not going to put this one in yet. I'm just going to try and grab the overdrive first. This is the Digitech CM2. It is going to be replaced. And then I'm going to put in either a J-Rocket Archer or a Vampler Tumnus Deluxe. But I can afford it. This has to do for now. It's still my favorite green type of overdrive pedal, but it makes too much noise when you're using a bit of gain. If you put a gain up halfway, it's pretty noisy. So it has to do for now, but it's going to be replaced. Output of the NS2 to the input of the tube overdrive. Let's try getting down like this. It works. They are now really close together. So the overdrive is here, and after the overdrive I'm going to add the Sonic Stomp. But there we go, and you can be like this. So now I see. Now I have all the 4 pedals I'm going to use in this. So now the BB Sonic Stomp is here, the CM2 by Digitech, the Boss NS2, and the mower baby tuner. So what I'm going to do now is coming in like this, but I need to use some tape to stick the box, but I want it to be like this, so the cable is stuck right here. I don't know if you can see from that angle, but I'm going to tilt it so you can see that the cable is sort of locked into position, and I can use the space around this area, but also I want to be able to use this cable and pull it out of the amp and put it into something else if I need to. So let's see. I don't have a scissor anymore. It's broken. Let's try to turn this around and see, can I fit the tape here? It's perfect fit in the middle. So let's go grab some scissors. I didn't have anything else to cut it with, so yeah. Let's see, there you go. So there we go. Let's attach you there. Turn you over again this way around. So, and then so now it should oh, it's not really sticking yet, but you can. It should be enough for it to be sit in place. Now I'm going to grab this cable here, and then I'm going to plug it into the extension and plug in power. I'm also going to mount, I'm not going to show you that, but I'm going to mount the power supply underneath here. Let's see you when I test the pedal board out in a couple of seconds. For you, but for me, maybe a day or two. So now I have done some settings here with the pedals, and I'm going to try and use the overhead camera to show you a bit of my settings. The amp is gain max, tone on max, and volume is depending on what situation you're using it at. So this is the basic tone directly from the amp to MV50. So let's add in the Digitech Tube Overdrive. The settings for the Gibson. Let's pull. So here I want to have more distortion. So then we add the sonic stomp is set to compression, so it will compress a little bit of the low end. So low end harmonic compression. So settings on the tube overdrive for the Les Paul is going to be level max, a little bit of gain, adding high end, removing a bit of low end, and in the modified setting. So then, let's switch to guitar number 2. Here is guitar number 2. This is my burnt Strat that I've changed neck, swapped the neck to an Epiphone neck. So the neck is an Epiphone Les Paul neck. The tuner works for once. So here's the tone straight from the amp with this guitar. I need to say it's a DiMarzio Fast Track 2 in the bridge of this guitar. I need to do an intonation of this guitar though, also, to add. And then let's switch up the settings how I did it on this one then. So this is the settings that I used for the tube overdrive for this guitar. Remove the level a bit, add more gain because this pickup isn't as hot as the one on the Gibson. So then again, the sonic stomp is the settings the same. Low end compression. So then, let's switch to guitar number 3. So here we have guitar number 3, the Quincy Guitars Manchester. The guitar number 3. I don't have a Strat for this one right now, and I might need to tune this one as well. So here we have the tone just from the amp with this guitar. So since this is the like 7th time I'm recording this video now, or this part of the video, cameras have been shutting off and recorders have been shutting off, so I have gotten so long. Settings for the Junior. And here we are going for the same settings as the Les Paul, just with a touch bit more high end. So now you see the reason why I don't prefer using this guitar with this old bridge and this thing. It's not that stable to tuning. Let's play again through the riff. Then we add in the sonic stomp, and I know this one I'm going to add a bit more high end, so I'm going to keep the same for the low end and just add more top end compression. So this is the settings I'm going to be using with this rig for the rehearsal space and live with this band. And let's switch to the outro. Thank you for watching, and please come again.